Today, we look at a world that is putting me at an uneased place. I don't know about this one, but we gotta continue this. We have to investigate this, and I've been meaning to do this for so long. But before we do any of that, be sure to subscribe, enable post notification, ring the bell, make it go ding. Let's go notify you every single future upload. If you're new to the channel, it's the first video you've seen. Where have you been? Like, what? Sit down, relax. Share with friends, family, everyone as we get closer down to revealing all the mystery behind Minecraft, all the creepiness that could be lurking in the shadows. We reveal it all here live every day. Today, we're going back into Herobrine. Yep, everyone is aware of Herobrine. Everyone knows Herobrine. But let me ask you all a question. Sorry, I haven't done that one in a while. Okay, give me a break. Out of all the Herobrine sightings that you may have seen, or perhaps you even had an encounter with Herobrine, what I want to know in today's comment section is, have you heard Herobrine make any noises? Like, have you heard a sound that resonated from Herobrine himself as you spotted him? You know, when you look at an Enderman and you make an Enderman upset, they kind of get a bit, well, aggressive, and they start screaming and making a staticky noise. Or, this is a perfect example, Slenderman. If any of you have played the Slender games, you probably are well aware whenever you get near Slenderman, you hear a static noise that just starts resonating, and your screen starts getting staticky, and you know, very soon, things are about to end. Well, my question to all of you is, have you heard any sounds coming from Herobrine if you've happened to have spotted Herobrine in the past? And to me, I think the most common thing that I've heard people report that they heard from Herobrine was the sound of his footsteps trickling behind them as they were mining in a cave, or blocks being placed, replaced, or moved around in a cave that one may have. Herobrine is held accountable for many of these actions, and over the years that has put the community in a world of shock and even caution as they play throughout their normal world. Now, from the title of this video and the starting part of it, you're probably questioning already, what is this world called that Herobrine was allegedly spotted on for the first time? Well, this is very eerie to be on this world, and I can kind of tell that it has a resemblance of a very old world because of how the hills and everything kind of spawns out at first, and you spawn right into it. This world is called Notch Apple. Don't worry about the 2. I messed up on the first one I made, and I had to go back and recorrect it, so I just made Notch Apple 2, but it is just called Notch Apple. Now, as many of you know, a Notch Apple is pretty much the golden key to success in Minecraft. If you make a Notch Apple, it pretty much heals you, cures you of any negative effects that you would normally experience. So a Notch Golden Apple is amazing, but the Notch Apple has been in Minecraft for like ever, and now it's just called like an Enchanted Golden Apple or something, I believe. But yeah, since Notch has departed away from the game as we know it of Minecraft, he totally sold Minecraft off, which was very odd, as if he wanted to get away from it and kind of not be concerned with it anymore. But one thing we have kind of learned, that Herobrine was said from the earliest originating stories of Minecraft to be Notch's dead brother. This was something that the community really thought for a long time, that Herobrine must have been Notch's dead brother or have some reference to Notch. But that would kind of imply that Notch was Steve, the Steve skin kind of, so that didn't make no sense, right? So it wouldn't make no sense, because Herobrine pretty much takes a showcase, or I guess you could say reputation, of being Steve, but just with glowing eyes. And Notch himself did shut down this rumor forever ago, saying that, no, Herobrine is not my dead brother, or has no reference to that. I don't even have a brother. Which is good, because it would be bad for people to be referencing or saying something along those lines. So that was a creepypasta that kind of originated from Herobrine, and that's really where a lot of false information also started spreading on Herobrine, which was not good. Many more stories and sightings started surfacing about Herobrine and where to find him, and people finding him throughout their world. But none of it seemed to be too valid a lot of times. However, over the years, we did accumulate very odd screenshots, ways and the possibilities that it... Why is there a floating flower here? Oh, that's weird. Oh my god, there's another one. Is that Herobrine's way of letting me know that he is here? That would be weird. Did you guys hear grass or something break behind me? Maybe I'm hearing things. But either way, right? So we have to... some of the screenshots provided in the early versions of Minecraft, before multiplayer was really too dominant or having a strong effect, showcased that Herobrine was in fact real and devastating in his presence. And throughout later the years, we would come to find out that Mojang even toyed with the idea, or maybe they were implementing him secretly without us even knowing, aside they do with a lot of features. They would then sometimes post removed Herobrine in their changelog, which is very rare for Mojang to do. And the reason why I go and say this is because a lot of times when it comes to the secret side of things in Minecraft, Mojang will not update any of this in their changelog. They usually leave it for the players to find out. This has been something that's been pretty common, and I've talked about many times. You will find yourself in a place where, hey, they're not going to add everything in the changelog, just some of the major fixes or fixes that they can kind of just let you know, like, hey, this combat update got changed, or this part of how horses jump got changed. Now, you would think that more of the secret side of things would be more intriguing to read in the changelog, such as Herobrine removed or Disc 11 updated. I think it was just the recent update, the Nether update. It might have been the Nether update or a very previous update, just a minor update before that, but Disc 11 got updated. Now, this is... Disc 11, most of the community was talking about Disc 11 in 2018, but Disc 11 got its strange update out of nowhere, which was a visual update. The disc went from looking like a normal disc that was rather creepy, maybe cracked, but then it got updated to being a complete broken piece. Kind of took away from Disc 11, which was very strange. But we're going to talk about Disc 11 and Herobrine and the connections between the two very, very soon. So keep your sub boxes, eyes on your sub boxes or your post notifications enabled for that. But this is the world Notch Apple. So what I want to do is I want to fly up in the sky, and I want to look around if we see anything, spot anything, and if any of you out there spot something, let me know on the timestamp below. This is a big deal because we got a new update coming up in Minecraft, the Minecraft Cave update. Now, I did talk about this maybe in the previous video, and if you haven't seen that video, I urge you so strongly to go watch it because it is very, very expansive in the ways of understanding how the cave update is going to be scary, how there's going to be additions and undertones that, wow, let me just tell you, it's going to be crazy. So make sure you've seen that. But like I said, timestamp below if you guys see anything that my eyes don't happen to catch. Sometimes I'll be looking at the top right of the screen and not catch what is going on at the bottom left, which is, it's bad sometimes. So I remember a video that I did not long ago on the pack.png world. Many, and I mean multiple people pointed out that there was a weird upside down cross at a place, in an odd place in the ocean. And sure enough, I went back there and I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, like it was super creepy to find just that, and how it was like just there. But yeah, that was a little bit weird. I guess a weird terrain find, I guess. Nothing more than that really, but it's still something to note. What do we have here? A floating village, perhaps, almost? A village that is very odd. You villagers, do you not understand? You're literally in a world that Herobrine could be lurking at any given moment. I don't know how you do it. I would be on edge. It's a bit weird, I must say. Guys, if you play this world Notch Apple, and if you're playing it at night, I just bid you a best wishes, because, oh my god, I don't know what you will find. Of course, we haven't had a good enough amount of time to fully investigate this world, and perhaps we will look into that, but maybe we should go to the Nether on this world. I didn't think about that, since the Nether update kind of implemented Herobrine and his chance of spawning in a very, very rare chance, right? So maybe we should kind of go to the Nether in this world. That is something to deeply consider. Now, isn't the sun setting right now already? I guess we'll watch the sunset and come down to the summary of this video. If you guys enjoyed today's video looking at the Notch Apple world, please hit the like button. Please share with friends and family. We want to grow this channel steadily every day to expand it into something nice. And by nice, we want an awesome community full of amazing individuals that we can investigate these myths together. I must say this, and I must very much make this clear, that a lot of these investigations that we do, a lot of this that we look into would not be possible if you all did not help me. I read the comments so steadily, and I try to make sure I read every single comment. And sometimes your comment, one single comment, say you're just that one single person out there. There's a fox right in front of me. What is this? But there's that one single person out there that leaves a comment about something very informative or scary or some evidence or, you know, a sighting of some sort. And that goes a long way into figuring out some of the mysteries in this game. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. And I will see you all in the next one, which we might be talking about a connection between two things. All right.